Well, what's up, fellas? Kaylee, hello, good to see ya. Hello, bud. How am I tonight? I'm good. I'm a little, well, I'm a lot, going through some pot withdrawal. I gotta say that, hello, Hector. That, uh, pot that I had today was absolutely just insanely strong, but delightful. But so now I'm kind of, now I'm kind of dealing with the withdrawal, but it was fun. Hang on, let me turn this down one sec. Yeah, it was, hello, Doc Holiday. It was, yeah, Marbled Rye says the rosin got you. All I know is, like I said on the stream earlier, Bunny picked it out because I said, get me the most powerful, and she picked out, she said it had rosin diamonds, whatever that is, uh, and something else, and it was like 95% concentrate. I don't fucking know what to talk about when you talk about dope, but it's very powerful, and it's been a heck of a kick. But I enjoyed it, but now I'm kind of dealing with it. I've been sad since Madhouse moved. I'm an insomniac. I've missed you. Well, thanks, Kaylee. We've missed you right back. We're still doing it every day, and you know, I get it. It's hard to find the perfect time for everybody. We've talked about it that the show does better at night. Not in terms, well, probably, I don't know how in terms of analytics, but just in terms of it's more of a conceptual night show. But, you never know with that network where it's going to end up. Um, so we'll see. Oh, man. Wish I was closer. I'd hang out. Yeah, well, we're going to be. I was very surprised to hear today that Madhouse may actually be planning another live event. And that made me real happy to know people were interested in that. And so it's going to be interesting if we do it. So maybe we'll get closer to you. Detective, Coaches, I haven't had a chance to go through your email or your direct message on that EVP, but I was really surprised because I didn't see you mention it. So either I'm out of my mind or I don't know, but there's a part of that video at the end where I'm hearing a very clear two-syllable word, and I didn't see you mention it, and so I'm kind of like wondering, why would I be hearing that, but you're not. But regardless, though, thank you for taking a look at it and everything. We appreciate it. Pompish, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Good to see you. Did I look into the Gurdon light? No, I haven't looked into, honestly, anything. Hang on. Welcome, Renovator, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I played the demo, so hopefully I'll figure it out. No, I haven't really looked into anything. Come tomorrow. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it, Pompish. Come tomorrow, I will.
Pompish 2.0 has just donated $4.99 through Super Chat.
And we appreciate it. Thank you, pal. What was I saying? I'm going to start looking into future episode research tomorrow. Now that kind of the event is over. So where it is. Thank you, Pompous. We appreciate it very much. Where it is after I put the pipe in my mouth at the end, and then I sit back for a moment. It's right there after there's a little pop or a scrape with the mouth with my teeth on the pipe like this. And then it's there, is where it is in the thing. All right, so I have to turn the lights on. We're basically renovating a haunted house. I love that idea. I'm a fan. Let's see. But yeah, man, that was some good pot, man. I came to pot very late in my life, I will say. A lot of people did pot in high school and college. I wasn't really doing pot till I was in my mid 30s, and not regularly until they legalized it in California, and I was able to get it, just delivered to me like pizza, which has been excellent. Um, I am such a sucker for haunted house stuff. I really am. I kind of don't even care. Like, I know this game is not like, the world's best, reviewed game, but the theme does so much heavy lifting for me. Popish, thank you for 3 months. Diet Soda. He says, I don't know why Tech doesn't like me. I just wanted a foot rub. I don't know. I mean, you got to talk to him. I wasn't aware he didn't like you. Some people said you were kind of a creeper, like you were creeping on the ladies and stuff in the Discord, which I know you said you weren't, but if I recall correctly, that's sort of what I heard him say his issue was with you. And maybe, and I think you've rebutted it, but I'm just trying to remember it. It's been a while. I have to find the toolbox, which I think is here. No. Oh, there's a fuse. Hello, you haunted son of a bitch. Okay. Oh, he's got another little hand there. Well, I could fucking play guitar if I had that. That's not true, says Pompish. I just got involved with who we shall not name. Thank you, buddy. Oh, you mean Anthony?
Pompish 2.0 has just donated $4.99 through Super Chat.
There's a little ghost running around.
That's not true. I just got involved with who we shall not name.
A little ghost running around. I want him. I want to pick him up. Yeah, that guy wrote to me. I don't know. I don't have any. Hello, Zeke. I am well. I hope you're well. I don't have any ill will towards him. I like the guy, but, I really do think that he is self-medicating, and he's kind of, he's going through some shit right now. And so, I feel for him. But he was, like, writing me and shit like that, and being like, he takes it real serious. Like, it's real dramatic and stuff. And I'm just like, dude, it's just a fucking Discord. There's like a gajillion of them. But I don't know. Okay. Yeah, isn't it cute? Little foxfire. Hey, I'm going to take that. I'm going to clean that up. Yeah, Bud Crazy, I'm with you. I mean, it's just, I love that. And I'll tell you again, I'm, I don't know, the minute I got back from the haunted hotel, I'm like, okay, I want to do it. I just want to be in those spaces, I just love being around that stuff. PK, I have not, look, I'll take anybody's advice if you got it. I always want the main channel to stay the main channel, but I'm just struggling to figure out what to do on this main channel. Because I don't want to talk about video games as much as I was before, because I'm kind of bored of it. I'm not playing games, obviously. The best horror game I've played, I mean, it's a really good question, but, it kind of requires a little nuance, because it depends what you're talking about. Like, I think the most fun horror game I've played is probably Resident Evil 2 Remake, or Dead Space 2. But I think the best horror game is between, like, Silent Hill 2 and maybe something like While We Wait Here, or there's a couple other small indie horror games that are real short but powerful. Corpse Party. Excuse me. I don't know what I've heard of that, but what kind of gameplay is that? Bud Crazy, what is a no holds barred channel? You say that like I limit what I say elsewhere. Every channel I'm on is a no holds barred. Jeffy, you're so funny and talented. I love your show. I wish we could be best friends. Well, I mean, you don't, I appreciate that. It's kind and it's nice, but, I don't know. We might hate each other in real life. You got to be careful with that shit. Although I am pretty much what you see is what you get. Why don't you, let's take it this way. Let's approach it from this angle, pal. Oh, scary. Why do you think we'd be good friends? That's what I want to know. What is it about me that you see? You know what? I'll be best friends with that fella. That's the kind of information I need in my brain pan right now, so I can analyze your comment, is what I would say. Okay, I'm going to go put some fuses. Oh. Spooky, spooky. Werewolf bar mitzvah. All right, let's see. Let's light up the office if we can. Wait. I know I got a bunch of these. It's an anime-style game, visual novel. Okay, okay. The story goes deep. Yeah, I struggle a lot with visual novels. Like, I really want to like them, but I just haven't been able to kind of really lose myself in them yet. All right, let's see. Oh my God, my eyes itchy. I don't know why. I'll take a look at it though. I just get my brain doesn't do all that well with with uh, with visual novels. I want it to. Like, I love the idea of them. I picked one up. Hello, Tobeans. Good to see you, bud. I picked one up from Capcom recently about like this paranormal. It was really kind of weird, and I liked it, but it was too much fucking reading. I like Texas Chainsaw, bud, but it was a little too. I like single player horror. Multiplayer horror doesn't really feel like horror to me. But hello, V8 Warrior. Good to see you, bud. Zombie, I don't know if you're right or wrong about that, but call into the show sometime. Call into this one or call into Madhouse and let's shoot the shit. Hello, Zantino. Zantino was a boy from the wrong side of town. Yeah, like Evil Dead, Killer Clowns, all those are cool, but it's multiplayer co-op horror, and it doesn't feel like horror to me, but they're fun, absolutely. All right, now what's next? We have to renovate the office. You can fuck right off. I think I have to use. Okay, pick your tool with tab. Let's clean up this shit on the floor. Let's focus on one room, shall we? Enough of the malarkey. We have work to do. You feel like Discord is for weirdos? I mean, Discord is just a communication device. So certain Discords are absolutely for weirdos, but that's like saying the telephone's for weirdos. Doesn't it like depend on who you're talking to on the other end? Think about that. Think about that, my brilliant deduce. Oh, me? Well, I'm just cleaning up the haunted house. Aren't you scared? No, not really. Well, I suppose I need to know what we're calling it for. What do I stand to win? You're from Colombia? Hey, listen, man, what do you know about that sphere that they found in Colombia in the jungle? I mean, I've been watching news about it, but I mean, do most people in Colombia, if you've even heard about it, do they just go, oh, that's bullshit? It's that guy who's saying that is always full of shit, or is it pretty compelling that people are talking about it down there? There's some cool footage about it, but it's so easy to fake shit these days that who the fuck really knows? All right, let's see. Flashlight with F. Okay. Renovate the office. All right, so let's try. What's tool 4? What the hell does this do? What kind of bullshit is this? What do you think of Pakistan doing retaliatory strikes on India? I'd like to act like I know what's going on. I know that there were some terrorists that came, at least my understanding is there were some terrorists that came into India and killed some tourists, and India retaliated, I guess, with a missile strike, and then, I don't know. I would like to think we're not going to I really can't tell you, because the older I get, the more amazed I am that grown-ups that we've put in charge of running things will ever let things get to a point where we're going to launch nukes at each other. But hey, I've been surprised more and more. Do a magazine show, just showcase everything you like: pop, politics, old school, paranormal. Call it Jaffe Headspace. You know, I've done that for a while called the Jaffe Stream. The biggest challenge with really making a show like that grow is it being such a grab bag of things. People tend to kind of check out when you're not talking about the very specific thing they're really into. Let's see. Can I fix this? No. Oh, I see. Okay, we can fix. Oh, I need money. Okay. How much money? I have 1,500. All right. So I like that idea because it keeps my brain interest. I'm just sitting around talking about shit I like. And I think that's the only way I'm going to be able to do it sustainably. Pakistan and India both have nukes. So does Russia. And they are all at war. I mean, I'm not really afraid of it. What are you afraid of? Dying? I'm not saying that's like a bad... I'm not saying that's a bad thing to be afraid of, but, you know, I don't know. Maybe it's when you get to a certain age, you're like, I'm good. I lived a long life so far. If this is how it ends, okay. I mean, that's pretty selfish, I know, but I don't know. It's just kind of not much you can do. I'd like to think if it happens, I could just chill. Oh, the nuclear fallout? Yeah, I mean, I would...
Madhouse is great. I get so much crap in the Discord for defending the show, but it's worth it.
Ah, thanks, Da Vinci's Demons. You mean in the Jaffe Discord? People are weird. I don't know why they are so opposed to watching it and giving it a chance, but I appreciate it. I think it's a pretty good show. I think it's getting better every day. Thanks, bud. At 28, I'm thinking the same. We shouldn't be getting to a point where we pull nukes on each other. No, it's ridiculous. But I mean, again, it's so hard to know what this stuff is ever about. How much of it is all manipulative and trying to get us to, you know, like no one's really plans on using nukes. I have no idea. Top 5 films of 1985. Okay, I can do that. That was one of the best years ever for movies. No, I hear you, Wayne B. A lot of people have issues with Keemstar. All I can tell you is, well, let me answer the question first. Top 5 films. I mean, Back to the Future, I think makes a lot of sense. Is probably the best. As good movies go, because I know there's like a nostalgia play for the Goonies. But I'm just going to go ahead and not... I think Goonies is fine. I like it for what it represents, but I don't think it's a great movie. I would say, you know, Beyond Thunderdome, Mad Max, maybe My Science Project. Honestly, 89 was a better year. Ghostbusters was 84, not 85. That's not a problem, Toe Beans. Always good to have you there, buddy. Donnie Darko's great. Love that movie. Hello, Necro. Adam, welcome to Diet Soda Soldiers, buddy. We appreciate you being here. Thanks for hanging out with us. Yeah, Weird Science was great. But again, well, Mad Max was, but we're talking about Beyond Thunderdome. That was 85. Terminator 2 was 90 or 91. So come on now. Who y'all think you're talking to? I know when all these movies came out. I know where I sat in most of the goddamn theaters, actually. All right, so how do I queue? Oh, I see. You can... All right. You know, I mean, Thunderdome is okay. It's not the best Mad Max film, but it's still George Miller doing Mad Max, you know. Revenge of the Nerds, yep, that was a great movie. I haven't seen it in a long time. I don't know if it holds up or not, but I enjoyed it. I want to go see, what is that fucking horror movie? I want to see Clown in a Cornfield, and I want to see Thunderbolts, or sorry, New Avengers. Yeah, that's true. Legend came out in 85. That was the first time I ever went on a date. Took a girl to see Legend, which is a good movie. You goddamn right, Norbert. I told you I was coming back to the channel. I just haven't figured out what I want to do with it yet. That's all. We'll figure it out. Is this clean already? I couldn't tell you. Let's see. Oh. All right. All right, so we need to do... Yeah, I've been wanting to watch Legend again recently, actually. A co-host? Yeah, and I want to get a co-host. The real question is just sort of what we're going to talk about. Games or this or that. Labyrinth? I don't think Labyrinth holds up very well. I showed my kids Labyrinth a while ago, and we were all like, yeah, this is pretty stupid. But I get it if you're a kid. It's a great classic, just like Goonies. Well, thank you, Pompish. I appreciate that very much. I was a little confused for a moment because I'm in this old Victorian haunted house, and I look outside, and it looks like I'm in New York. I'm not quite sure what's happening. Fast Times was 85? I don't think so. I think that was 82, but that's brilliant. Sessler is a co-host. I'm a big fan of Sessler, but I think he's kind of over the game world, which I totally get. Like I said earlier, it's on yesterday's stream, ever since I've come back to this channel and done game stuff, it just I recognize, because I had a break, just how fucking annoying game culture is online. It's just such an obnoxious cesspool of people that are just so awful to deal with on a consistent level that it has been nice, like, to not have to deal with that shit. Thanks, Da Vinci's. Pete Turtle burned Adam too last time. Don't blame him for wanting to come. Well, so yeah, what I was going to say about Keemstar is, I was reticent to work with Keemstar at first because I had heard, like people had said. I think my son even told me, he's like, "Oh, dude, he's got videos of him saying the N word all the time and everything," and I'm like. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not into that, and I'm not going to be okay with that if that's kind of... I'm not going to be around that. I'm not going to put up with that, And not only have I not... I mean, that word gets people banned almost every day over there, and they, get rid of donations and everything from people who do that. So whether he's changed because he's changed, and it was a while ago when he did that in rant, or whether he has changed simply for the business, my experience with him has been he doesn't tolerate any kind of hate speech or anything like that on the shows or the Discord, and people get fired for it or they get removed, their money gets removed. And so there may be other things I'm not aware of, but that was my biggest concern. And I haven't had a reason so far at all to be concerned. I'd love to get Melissa as a co-host. I would love it. But, the last time her and I talked about it, she was kind of like, I want to do traditional media. I want a place where I can get health insurance and all that. I'll reach out to her. I mean, I would love to do a regular show with Alyssa. I think she's just interesting as fuck to talk to, and she's smart. And even, what I like about her too is her and I won't always agree, and a lot of the audience won't agree. But that's what makes conversations interesting, So I'll reach out to her. I haven't thought about that. All right. I am not a good wall. Look at me putting the bad wallpaper everywhere. I've watched Keem since his first YouTube. Keem has changed genuinely. He's a good guy. The culture was different then, says Zombie. Isn't she working at some dinner now? I don't know. The Madhouse show is on YouTube, but it's over on a network called LolCal. So if you Google LolCal Madhouse, we do it Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. California time. But no, I haven't talked to her in a while. We were gonna hook up and do another stream together, but we just haven't been able to schedule it. Kaylee's not Little Jaffe. I think you're thinking of Sarah. Yeah, 2 p.m. Eastern, Cochise. But yeah, when you get a minute, Coaches, please listen to that section and tell me what you hear. Because again, I know you have a lot more experience listening for this stuff, but I was really surprised how clear to me that was. And then I was doubly surprised that you didn't seem to hear it, which makes me go, what the fuck am I doing? Come on, man. I had 7-Eleven pizza today, which I like, but the heartburn on that shit is not good. It's no bueno. No bueno. Remove. Okay. I like your dynamic with Keem. You're always sniffing his butthole, says Adam. Oh yeah, I don't understand that. I mean, I just, I don't know. Maybe I couldn't tell you. I have a decent relationship with the guy. I respect a lot of the stuff he does on the channel. Hard worker. I got no issues with the man. At least, again, my mind's always open. But so far, I haven't experienced anything that would suggest he's a bad dude. All right, I'm trying to figure out what renovate the office. I think I need... Okay, browse various paint colors. I don't really give a shit about paint color. I don't care about doing that. I just want to be in the haunted house. Okay, fine. Wallpaper. Fine. Fine. Let's do red. No, let's do yellow. If we're going to fucking do it, let's fucking do it. Let's fucking go all the way. Seriously, these streams are Jaffe. Madhouse is Jaffe on steroids. It's like there's two Jaffes. Really? You up? Where did you? Should I go to DM to check that real quick, Coaches? Well, maybe after I get the goal done, I'll come back here and worry about actually doing it nice. But right now, I just want to kind of see what it's like to play with all the tools. Yeah, okay, I did it. Accept. I'm good. Leave me alone. Okay, there's some wallpaper up there. It's not easy to renovate a haunted house, It's a lot of work. Sounds like Eleanor Rigby. Thank you, Johnny Sulk. Me too. I wanted to get Autopsy Simulator, but I heard it wasn't very good. But the fact that you just finished it, I assume you don't agree, right? Which is good to hear. I haven't heard anyone saying good stuff about it. All right. See, I can't even tell what wallpaper needs. Am I going to stream Doom? Oh, yes. Absolutely. That's a great stream game. I mean, as far as I can tell. Let me check. I have not gotten a nap, Norbert. No, not at all. I'm going to crash out relatively soon. I want to check, though, the Discord real fast because Cochise was listening to some video that we sent him. In fact, maybe I'll show you real quick. This is not set in stone or anything, but hang on. Let's see. Right, that's the one. And I see what I thought it was like Billy or Believe, but my bigger question is to you. Let's see. People can hear this. This is some people who have watched the show have already heard this, but this is from the EVP from the other night. And so what I'm trying to figure out about that sound is whatever it says, when you watch it, Cochise, does it look like I'm saying it or I am expressing air out of my lungs or it's coming from somewhere? Because I honestly am like, that sounds like words, and those don't sound like words I said. So I'm just kind of curious about that. The main character is a little too melodramatic. Oh, for Autopsy Simulator, got it. going to show you something. Oh, I know what I was going to show you. I got to show you guys this. This is pretty cool. I was thinking about, doing another live event because even though it kind of went to shit, I enjoyed it a lot. It sounds like a word. Coachy says, no, the pipe was out. No, the pipe was in, actually. It was this. I did this. I went like this. I did that. Then I sat back. And then it said it. So I guess my question to you is, from your experience doing a lot of this, like there were some earlier sounds. You goddamn right, Goodrich. There were some sounds that I'm like, okay, maybe, like I was saying, my brother was like, maybe that's picking up through the copper wire of the cable, a radio station or whatever. But this sounded like somebody was whispering. This sounded like words that were with me. It didn't sound like hearing static somewhere, being bounced off a copper wire or anything. But let's see, haunted air. You got to see this, Fullerton, because I think we're going to go ahead and just fucking do it. But we're not sure yet. But you got to see this fucking thing. I think doing a fucking another haunted tour, and this is close to L.A., so there's a bunch of L.A. places. But where's the video? I got to show you some. Look at this fucking place. This thing's nuts, man.
Using a random guy's credit card, I booked this haunted mansion called the Ghostly Retreat. I needed a getaway because my current meat stick was boring me and I just wanted to feel something. I was greeted by magic mirror and the cold touch of a ghost. Pretty sure they're more scared of me than I them. The hallway was decorated perfectly like out of the movie The Shining, and there were 4 different themed bedrooms, one for each sugar daddy. Through this door was the seance room. My girls and I spent most of our time in here doing magic tricks, summoning demons, and casting spells on exes. Just girly things. I only agreed to come here because of the word mansion, but I was pleasantly surprised at how creepy.
So while it obviously is not haunted itself, I think we could do a lot of cool content in there. We could do seances there. The internet would hopefully be amazing there. And then we could do remote stuff because it's only like 10 minutes away from Disneyland. So we'll see. We'll see if the audience has the stomach for another live event so soon. But I would love to. I know y'all don't want to fake anything on the next trip, but doing bits or gags will be fun. Well, we will. There was lots of content planned for this trip that wasn't bits or gags. It's just we couldn't get to it because I was constantly going, we have to make sure if no ghosts show up, we have something to do. You will probably need to hear them through turned up headphones. And if I get my 3D printer, I'll send you a modified spirit box. Oh my God, I would love that. I think you get better results at random places with history or hush. Right. I agree, Necro. So that's what I'm saying. If we do this, when we'll go to LA, we'll stay in this place, which will be just a fun place to be and make content. But then we'll actually go out into the world in places that are more local haunts and not so much like, oh, this is the haunted restaurant and, we sell t-shirts and all that shit. Ahmed, I'm well. How are you? Goodrich has a haunted place in LA. He knows where a place is. That's cool. Bud, do you think the sound sounds like he's saying, I'm with you and then I love you? Yeah, it's so weird because I keep hearing Billy or believe, but Detective is hearing Andy or and he and after. So who knows? But I guess my question to you is, Coachies, do you think when you hear something like that, from your experience, is that a kind of genuine, like that sounds like an actual EVP or an actual voice, or is it like, yeah, that's probably nothing, it's probably this, that, or the other? How Have you heard of the Earth's black box in Australia, recording all the data in case I haven't heard that, Captain Hindsight, but I've heard there's a bunch of that. There's like a lot of things that are being collected for that purpose, but not that one. Have you heard? My cousin owns the Lizzie Borden house. Yeah, that's a bed and breakfast, and that looks like a pretty good time. But like I'm saying, that would be another one that I'm like, I'm not gonna stay. I don't want to do that. I want to go to some place that may actually end up, you know, that people are like, no, I live in this house. It's creepy as fuck kind of thing. Okay, so I think this is telling me I have one more thing to sweep up on the floor or the ceiling in this room, I think. Oh, it says renovate the office. Okay, so I'm probably jumping the gun. The internet was the only problem, says Norbert at the hotel. As long as audio and video, everyone's cool. Right. It could have. Yeah, I was so disappointed. You're right. There's a place, and I can't remember, in West Virginia, has to do with witches. Right. Yeah, there's absolutely a lot. But we'll find. We're gonna just see if we actually. Like I said, if the audience has the stomach for it, but I hope they do. I hope they don't feel like we're not going to help you fund another fucking haunted hotel, you fucking idiot. But, you know, we'll see. I want to go to Salem. Fuck yeah. Salem, Massachusetts. Fuck yeah. Or Salem, Oregon. Is it Oregon? It's Oregon. No, there's two. But it's Massachusetts where the witch trials were. Mental Asylum in Arizona, says Goodrich. Turned into a 4-star hotel. Supposed to have lots of events. Oh, okay. That might work. Oh, yeah, Mothman Festival's coming up? Yeah, but that's very commercial, too. This next time we're fucking going raw with it. We're gonna fucking, you know, we're not gonna put up with the shenanigans. Jerome, Arizona. You guys tell me. Some of you guys who watched the haunted stream and kind of saw... you know, our technical issues. Do you think it's too soon to promote another one and see if an audience over on Madhouse would want to help fund it? Or do you think they're like, fuck you, Jaffe, you let us down. Give us a couple of months to catch our breath from how bad your internet was. Which we did think we solved, but it turned out we didn't. This time we will. All right, let's see what's going on here. Give it some time. Not too soon. I love the first one. Guarantee. Oh, we won't guarantee good Wi-Fi. We're going to guarantee fucking wired. Because, you know, we're not going to stay at a place that doesn't have blazing internet this time that's plugged in. We're not going to go out in the real world until we have the gear to make sure that we're getting the best possible stream. So... yeah, there's a Last of Us haunted house at Universal Horror Nights, I think. They've done it before. I was pretty disappointed in Halloween Horror Nights at Universal. I thought it was just sort of okay. A little cliche kind of thing. Yeah, Starlink is the backup plan for sure. Don't go to Salem around Halloween. Yeah, maybe we'll go in September. Well, I think we'll certainly do a spooky stream in October. You don't always need to complete every task perfectly. Okay, got it. Right, we have a lot more of the gear. We have the experience. It'll be cool. We'll figure it out. But V8 Warrior, what's the reason you won't watch anything over... No, who was it? Was it V8 Warrior? One of you guys said you won't watch anything over on Keemstar's channel. What's the reason for that? I'm curious. Yeah, we're gonna look in. Like I said, that location I just showed you probably comes with wired high speed. But we'll probably have Starlink as a backup if we need to get it. My uncle's a van life YouTuber and thinks those home hotspots that run off 5G are more reliable. I think Tech's phone was a hot spot, and it was not great. It was better than the hotels, but it wasn't much better. But it's interesting. I really did find, and maybe it's because I never go outside, but I really did find getting out into the world with streaming was actually quite enjoyable. So I think I'm just kind of jonesing to get back to that because it was really fun. Okay, remove stains from the floor and walls. Renovate the office. Replace the wallpaper. Repair and rob the safe. Okay, so what I don't know how to do yet is renovate. Is it 8? Oh, it is. Okay. IRL streaming is huge. That's good. I think what I'll do, Zombie, because people have so many suggestions of places to go, I think what I'll do is... sorry, I think what I'll do is I'll keep a Google document, and then start just putting all the places people are suggesting. Well, hello, Tech. We're just talking about... I showed them the... I'm really super excited now for that bed and breakfast with the haunted one. I hope we can make that happen. So we were just talking about that and making sure we get Wi-Fi. The home Wi-Fi devices are much bigger antennas. Yeah, no, we're not gonna do everything. Will be done, like, for example, this thing's gonna be in LA or 7 miles out of LA. If we do it there, I will go there first before anything, and I will make sure it fucking works and we have blazing internet from there. There's just no... I refuse to let it not go well. Yellow Deli? I don't know what that is. Please educate me. Destroy the crystal to unlock more doors. Okay, but how do I renovate the office, idiot? That's what I want to know. Okay. Renovate the office. So what is this thing? I gotta go find the desk. Okay. Cryptids. I want to focus on ghost at least for the next one, and then maybe cryptids or UFOs. Hello, Anja. How are you, Anja? Yeah, no, IRL, man, it was fun. If you need a tech guy, you know where to find me, and successfully done these productions, says MK. Yeah, no, we will. Again, I can't speak for Tech, but I'm going to be a pain in Tech's ass if we do it again. To the point that he'll be like, oh my God, shut the fuck up, I've got it. But I absolutely refuse for, if we do it again, it not to be brilliant. Next meetup, a tour of Alcatraz. Oh, hey, baby. Well, the next meetup, I'm hoping... Tech, did you show Sarah the B&B? I'm so excited for this B&B. If you haven't, I'll put it up on the stream. People have already seen it, but I don't care. I'll watch it again. And I know this time, Sarah, you're going to go with us, which would be great. All right. Oh, hey, Tracy. Good night. We didn't even see you, bud. How are you, buddy? But, Tracy, I'm renovating the office. I'm doing all this for you. All this for you, buddy. This isn't the office. This is the kitchen. Hang on. You goddamn right, Norbert. Oh, man. My head hurts all of a sudden. My neck. I've been sitting weird. There's little Jaffe. That's exactly right. Oh, my God. Why can't I share it publicly? Already did. It's exciting. Why can't I share it publicly? What's the matter with you? You don't want to deal with people knowing? Well, they'll know eventually. Fine. Whatever. I mean, we're going to have to show it to get them to want to help support it. But we're not ready yet. I get it. I just showed the people here, but there's not that many people watching this. Yeah, we're not going to Anthony's house. Like I said, Anthony's, he's doing his shit, and he's got. I wish, I really do. I genuinely wish the guy well. I have no animosity for Anthony. I like the guy. I just think he's dealing with some shit, baby. Well, Tech seems paranoid, but, that's the job. I'm glad he's paranoid. Yeah, it totally, toe beans, makes sense. We know it's going to be better this time, but will they give you a chance? It totally makes sense. I don't know. If Tekken 8 comes to Game Pass...
David K. has just donated $5 through Super Chat. Thanks, pal. If Tekken 8 comes to Game Pass, are you going to play me?
Yes. If it comes to Game Pass, yes. I will be terrible at it, but sure, why not? Okay, I have to renovate the office. The question is, what tools do I have? Because it's clear I need to find this desk, right? And it's not that desk. It's a desk that's in here. Bukaki's basement? Yeah, no kidding. The new Doom looks amazing. Oh yeah, I'll stream Gears of War. I streamed it a couple years ago. I thought it was excellent. Okay, so this requires destroy the crystal. Okay, hang on. Oh, some doors are blocked by crystals. Those crystals are magic keys. Break a crystal. To destroy it, simply use the ham axe on it. Well, I would like to, but I don't have the ham axe, baby. I don't think. Do I have to find it? I bet I have to find it. You know what? I have never played Mass Effect. Isn't that something? So wait, Gears comes out in August. Doom comes out this month. Expedition just came out. Avowed just came out. Call of Duty, Indiana Jones. I'll tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. For all of the shit Microsoft has had dealing with bad production, it's kind of amazing. It's kind of amazing, and they are running the table.
David K. has just donated $5 through Super Chat. Thanks, pal. How about Tetris?
I'll play in Tetris, yeah. They are running the table on PlayStation Publisher. They're the number one PlayStation publisher right now, which is kind of crazy. Okay, so I need... Bunny said she had to go to her mom's birthday. Oh, yeah, I know. Okay, well, this is locked, I guess. All right. I really do think... Okay, wait. Oh, I have... Okay, wait a minute. What kind of nonsense is happening in my life here? Thank you, Stoner Joe, for the super chat, buddy. I'll play in Tetris, absolutely. I don't know how good I am, but I like it. I can tell you that. Okay. Free games make me happy? Yeah. And they're putting out more shit. What is my tape on GTA getting delayed? I think it's good they're delaying it because it hopefully means it'll be even better. But I think the trailer looks great. Will it live up to the hype? I couldn't tell you. I mean, it's so hard to please people these days, and it's also really hard to get a real understanding of it's hard to get an understanding of what people like when the internet is reflective of something. Like right now, it seems like there are people that are already complaining about it, and I'm like, how are you complaining about it? It looks fantastic. But I get it, so I couldn't tell you if it'll live up to the hype, but I can say from the trailer, I thought it looked excellent. It looks like a lot of fun. Okay, there is a box of tools somewhere, I think. Where's the hammer? Renovate the office. I'm trying, baby. I'm trying. I did play a little bit of Blueprints. I appreciated it, but it's, it's too puzzly for me. I like puzzles in games, but I don't like it when it's so puzzly that it just kind of feels like that's all there is. The pacing kind of doesn't work for me. How's Madhouse doing? Greg, it's doing well. It's making decent money. We had a really big day today. But, you know, I think most people will agree that it is a better, not better show, but it makes more sense to be at night. But I'm happy with the current time slot. Tetris Connect, I'll wait for the thing to read it. I won't read it twice. Okay. Okay. So what is...
David K has just donated $5 through Super Chat.
Thank you,
Thanks,
buddy.
pal. Tetris Connect is part of the PlayStation Plus game catalog. Tetris in 4K. Sorry about the notification voice.
I don't mind. That's why I turned it on. Okay, cool. I'll play you sometime. Not tonight, but I will play you sometime. But thank you for the super chat, Stoner Joe. Appreciate it, buddy. All right, let's see. Okay, why? Okay, this is ridiculous. I can solve this. I need to find a goddamn hammer. Or hammer axe or whatever. Oh, thank you, coachies. Yeah, those are a lot of fun. We're doing one next week about, I won't give it away, but we're doing one next week that I got to be careful because sometimes I can get too ambitious and then it ends up not being the time. Worth the time. I don't judge that very well. Like how much time is worth it for those things, but I enjoy doing them. So, you know, yep. WrestleMania. I'm still working on the characters. There's a lot going on. Yeah. In fact, Tech, we need to talk. I know we don't have to talk this weekend, but whenever you're ready to talk, we should talk about sort of the next 30 days. Like, where do we want to put our focus, whether we're promoting events or the WrestleMania thing or whatever. We need a roadmap. We don't currently have one for this month, which is not good. All right, what is happening? Okay, there's a diamond over there. No, I agree, Adam. I agree. Yeah, I'm good chatting tomorrow, but only if you want to. Only if you're okay. I don't want to take up your weekend. But if you're around, fuck yeah. All right, what am I? Okay. Oh, I don't think Dante's Inferno will get a sequel, at least not one at the current way of making games, simply because, you know, Dead Space, which was a much bigger success, they remade, and it was excellent. And it just did not do well at all. As for Splatterhouse, they did a remake, but it wasn't great. There was a lot of production problems. Really well made, though. My guess would be no on both. Coachies, I agree. How the hell are you? I'm good, Arathizzle. Good to see you. I have been AFK, but now I'm back. Well, I'm supposed to have a producer for this channel and one for Lao Cow. His name is Tech Protect. Perhaps you've heard of him. All right. I get to watch it live, says Tobeans, but I'll be starting school soon. We'll have to watch replays again. The nights are good, but I have to sleep. Yeah, I mean, that's, you know, it's tough. But I like talking about that stuff so much. Excuse me. That I may end up actually just making this channel full-time I Love the Weird. So I can have a 6 o'clock weird show every night, and I can have an 11 o'clock weird show. And they're different topics. I wouldn't repeat stuff for the most part, but, you know, I think that could be cool. Because there's so much more of that shit to talk about that I just find fascinating. So I might try that this week and go, what if I'm doing 2 weird shows a day and see what people think. Okay, I need the hammer. I would love to have Bunny as a co-host, but we can't, like, we're not allowed. We signed a contract. We can't poach her. And so I don't think Keem would be happy with that. And, you know, but no, Bunny's amazing. Bunny's fucking amazing. I love working with her. Somebody was asking how she liked California. I don't know. I mean, she's been here once before. I know she doesn't like traveling, but I hope we can convince her to come back out for round 2. That would be great. I just did the most meta thing ever. I went to Star Wars night at a baseball game and watched hockey in the beer garden. That's cool. Blockade says, Without Parole is a VR channel that has a main host and 3 of the regular co-hosts. Maybe do something like that. Yeah, could be too. But I want to see if I can handle 2 weird shows a day. 2 weird shows a day, just for next week, and just see. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but I want to try it. Don't burn yourself out. Yeah, no, I won't. And if I do, then I'll say, okay, it's too much. I was not a stoner when I was making games. Not for any reason. It hadn't really entered my life in any meaningful way. So I did pot for the first time with the God of War team early in production, but it wasn't something I did regularly, no. Okay, this is goofy. Renovate the office. It shows me this, and it doesn't tell me what to do with this. Except it says space to interact. Okay, but what does that mean? That's a light. Is Madhouse going live this weekend? I don't know yet. Definitely not. I want to take a break tomorrow or Sunday. So, but I don't mind working on the weekend as long as I've gotten a full day break. So, perhaps. Destroy the crystal. I would love to destroy the crystal, but it says I need the fucking hammer. Right? So, you know. And so I go to tools, and it says to equip a tool, but I don't have it yet. I don't have the, whatever it's called, the hammer axe. Okay, replace. I'm looking for it. That's a problem with a lot of these games that come to America, though. That get made elsewhere. They struggle with their tutorials. When I was doing work with movie games, it was
David K has just donated $5 through Super Chat.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, pal. I'd introduce myself to Madhouse, but then I'd have to put work into trying to find connections between me and mass shootings. I could talk.
Yeah, we'd love to have you over there, David K. We've seen you a couple times. I think people would... Look, I'll bring you on if you want to do an interview and tell people that you're convinced you're responsible for these mass shootings. I think that would be... People would find that fascinating. But thank you for the super chat. Come on over there sometime. What if there was a game that was based on some anomalies, UFO, blah, blah, blah? Would you play it? Yes. I mean, I tend to play most horror games, at least up to the demos, and any UFO game, almost any UFO game. Some I heard, like I didn't play Grey Hill Incident because I heard it wasn't very good. But yes, absolutely. I love all games like that. Yes. Dude, I love Luigi's Mansion on the Switch and the 3DS. Those are some of my favorite games. Yeah, Destroy All Humans is a great game. How is this a problem? What is happening in my life that I cannot figure this out? Destroy the crystal, but I can't without the hammer. And frankly, I don't even know where the crystal is. That looks like a crystal, but and the hammer is number 7. Is there a bug, maybe? Nope. Oh, the Midnight Walk that just came out. It visually it looks amazing. I heard it's a really great story and a really great world. The game is solid, but even that South of Midnight, isn't that the craziest thing? I mean, again, I haven't played it, but you know, it looks really good. It looks like a lot of fun, even if it's just for like an 8-hour adventure. You know, I was always giving Microsoft shit, and they deserved it because their production was shit. But whatever they're doing right now is staggeringly impressive. The number of amazing to just solid games that are putting out on the regular is so exactly. It's a rare thing given how expensive games are now. So I love it. I love that we're seeing that. What I don't love is I don't know what to do next. Renovate the office. It's saying there's a diamond there or a gem, but it's clearly part of this fucking thing. I can't do anything with this shit yet. Hey, Coachies, buddy, thank you so much. Thank you so very much for ascending to the Cult of Calypso. Now you will be able to be here this month when Shuhei Yoshida of Sony PlayStation fame comes and has lunch with us towards the end of May. Looking forward to it. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Yeah, Microsoft is absolutely killing it. No doubt. No doubt, Zombie. Okay, can anybody look at this and just... All right, let me see. It's probably too new of a game, but let's see if ChatGPT... well, I don't want to... If anybody can look this up for me, I would appreciate it. Like, what the fuck... How the fuck do I get the hammer? It's probably just some bullshit little box or something. Yeah, I do want to play Comic Zone, though. Not Comic Zone. What's it called? Midnight Walk. I mean, I bet it's just sitting around here somewhere. I just haven't looked in the right place. So these gems probably mean there's a haunting there, but I'm not really ready to do anything about it. Was I into arcade games? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I still am. Love arcade games, man. The PSSR. The solid... What's the PSSR? Like, what's that? I don't even know what that stands for, honestly. The PS Pro... I don't know what that is. Yeah, I am looking forward to Ghost. But, I mean, again, I have not been playing narrative games lately. So, if my head's in that space, absolutely. No, there's no arcade... I mean, there are arcade games. One of the things I really like, Ethal, is there are a whole bunch of Steam games that are single-screen games that are brand new that pretty much feel like arcade games that we never got. And there's some really fucking good ones. Oh, it's the upscaling. Yeah, see, that's the stuff. I mean, I'm glad you're excited for it, but that's the stuff I don't miss about talking about games on the internet is just the, you know, and some people love it, and I think that's great. But for me, you know, just the obsession with that level of detail and like, I'm just kind of like, you know, does the game run? Oh, it does. I'm happy. You know, I don't really lose myself in that stuff. And that's where so much of the discourse goes, which is great. Again, I'm not saying it's bad. People love it, but it's not for me. Arcade recommendations for old games or some of the new ones I'm talking about. I may do a stream in the next week of some of these single screen games I'm talking about. Those streams are never well, you know, we don't get a lot of views, but I really do like showing people those because it's really cool. Maybe I'll show some tonight in a minute, actually, if I can't find this fucking hammer. Yeah, Metal Slug's not single screen, but Metal Slug is great. Metal Slug Tactics, which is also on Game Pass, is great as well. Oh my god. All right, if this is just... Okay, I'm going to look it up. If this is just in some bullshit little corner somewhere, I'm going to be annoyed as shit. All right, let's see. Yeah, the artistic intent, man. That's all I care about. Is it a good experience? Is it cool? All right. All right. Haunted. Hammer's hidden. And okay, wait, what? Hey, Keely, welcome. Kaylee. What? Come on now. Welcome to the Diet Zoe Soldiers. Kaylee, we appreciate it. Thank you so much for that generosity and support. Thanks, buddy. David K, thank you for the super chat. We appreciate that. Oh, yeah, the Vector Star Wars game, that was amazing. GTA, but with superpowers. Do you think God of War would have ever worked with a map? Yeah, I think God of War could be open world, and GTA with superpowers, I think they've made it. I think there have been a number of games like that already. Hello, Paraformal Pickle. All right, let's see. Where's the sledgehammer? Wait, this is not right. Where is it? Hammer. For a really long time, I don't think I had the hammer tool, even though I unlocked it, because the remove section doesn't say you can use it. Okay, so is there a store? Hang on. You can shop? I can't shop yet. Power. Okay, you now have answers to the tools. Press tab to check them out. Tools are divided into two categories. To equip a tool, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so... Removes old wallpaper. Repair objects. Ham axe. I don't have it. What am I doing wrong, you guys? Like, clean a bit more furniture in the office. It's unclear about it, but you have to start in the office. Okay. Hang on. But what else is there to clean? Clean the windows? I like the Ouya. I mean, I like Towerfall was on that system, which was amazing. Anna G, it's a small indie game. It just came out. Thank you, David K. I appreciate it, buddy. Very kind and generous and courteous, my friend. Seriously, I think people would love you to come on to Madhouse and talk about some of your views on what's happening in the way the world works for you. Again, I don't think you're right. You need to replace more wallpaper, says Miss Gnosis. I'm looking for it. It's weird, though, because when I see this, it looks like I need to replace it. But then when I go back, like I'm not sure really what needs to be. But let me try that. Let me just see if that's like, does this need to be replaced? Maybe. Because it looks weird at the bottom. All right. All right, it says replace the wallpaper, so I'll just replace all of it. Already did that. Some doors are blocked by barriers. Crystals or keys. After breaking a crystal... Okay, I got it, but... Manhunt 2? Did they make a sequel to that? I didn't know they made a sequel to that game. Can you even get that anymore?
Don't touch me there.
Ali Star Growly has just donated $10 through Super Chat. I'm center right and it's okay baby boys still love your red attiredness.
Your Reddit... Oh, I see. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy, for being part of the community, and thank you for the very generous super chat. I appreciate it. Wait, the axe hammer is unlocked? Where did you see that? Oh, it just did it. My God.
Always wanted to be a fireman.
Okay. Thanks, bud. Thank you so much. You're the knees bees. All right. All right. All right. Thanks, buddy. There's a fuse box. Yeah, we already did that. We already did that, I think. All right. Do I have to clean this? Maybe. I don't want to destroy it.
Teleportation is very precise. Use that to your advantage, kid.
Okay. Awaken the spirits. Remove broken furniture. Let me do that first. You voted for Trump? Yeah, I think he's a nightmare. I can't stand the guy. But, you know, you have a right to vote for whoever you want to vote for. Okay, so... Yeah, Ethel, I don't mind talking a little bit about business stuff, but I'm still playing games all the time. You know, my biggest thing with games has just been, like I said earlier, that I'm playing less of the narrative games and I'm playing a lot more of the, you know, sort of mechanics-based games right now, just because that's sort of where my mind goes. Oh yeah, the crime scenes. There's a new game that's on Game Pass. I think it's called Crime Scene Cleaner or something. And I played a little bit of that as well. Yeah, there is business stuff I do give a shit about, and I will talk about that, you know, as it applies. But okay, what does it want me to do? What's this? Awaken the spirits. All right, let's see. Does that do it? Oh God, they opened everything for me. All right, hang on. What's this do? Okay, that's a net to catch ghosts. Can I awaken them
When
this
in
way?
doubt, take pictures of unknown hauntings, and you will learn how to handle them.
Good for you, Salk. You can get Bully 2 on PC. Yeah, Kochi, see what she thinks. I like games like this. They're very chill. Get out of here. Let's see. Tex Ghost Peppers, they should still be happening. I don't think he's... they better fucking still be happening, is what I would say. Tech, are you listening? Yeah, there's no reason to think they shouldn't. He offered it. Yeah, I people were loving the Blueprints game, and I did play a little bit of it, but a little too puzzly for my taste. But it, you know, looks great. All right, let's see. It's almost like this game should be the opposite. Like most people that are into this would probably want to haunt the place, you know? Yeah, I started playing Crime Scene Cleaner, but I have not, I haven't really gotten to it yet in any meaningful way. Let's see. Why are you telling me you're not a Christian? I don't understand. What do I care? Space. Oh, this thing. Like, I would start this game as a design, and then I probably would not be able to finish it because I would be like, no, you have to haunt the house. I mean, I'm sure you could renovate it by haunting it, but it seems like this should be the last stage. Like, it looks like this, not what you're trying to clean. But I'm sure they pay it off somehow. Well, I'm not sure, but, you know. Yeah, Anna, there's a demo. It's fun. I recommend it. I like it. You know, if you, I definitely think it's a game where the subject matter does a lot of the heavy lifting. So, you know, if you're not into ghost and spooky shit, you probably won't vibe with it, but I don't know where all this shit's supposed to go, but oh my god, that's a great idea. Tech, are you still watching this stream? I'd like to do interviews on the show once a week. Having a crime scene cleaner, oh my god, what an amazing interview. Tech, please tell me you're watching the show so I don't have to leave the game and write it down. David K, I'll let it read it for us.
David K has just donated $5 through Super Chat.
Thank you, buddy.
Thanks, pal. It was an Illuminati prediction in my drawing about the Trump assassination attempt posted on the channel I super chatted with for 4 years.
That you super chatted with for 4 years, but you don't. Again, I get it. I know that you're under the impression that you think you somehow can manipulate world events. Nothing you've ever shown me suggests that's the case. But what do I know, man? I don't care. I forget what his name is. The mortician guy. Yeah. I don't. What I'm starting to find is I don't think the normal Madhouse format works for that. But I absolutely think we can make it work for like a Saturday show, you know? I think the issue might be that the interviews aren't good for live. Right. That's what I'm saying. It would be side content. Absolutely. Oh, you're an actual private investigator. Oh, fun. I assume fun. I bet you got some stories. Wish I could jump on this bed to get over it, but... I talk about doing a lot of stuff. Yeah. Me or David K? I mean, I do a lot of stuff, but, you know, I got to get going. I got to make stuff happen and stuff, but it's where it starts. Don't put yourself in a box. The show can be whatever you want it to be. No, I hear you, Zombie, but I think, honestly, shows in a box work. People have shown a tendency to like stuff that they can tune in and know exactly what they're getting. So I've done interviews on my own channel, Ethal, but these I think make a lot more sense. I mean, I am going to start doing more weird content again on this channel, so maybe we'll see. Yeah, Goons, I like these kind of games. There are games that stream really well. I love streaming games like this where I can talk to the chat. Whereas other games, people are like, oh, Jaffe, stream Assassin's Creed, and I'm like, I can't. I mean, I can, but it's not a fun stream. Because you can't really talk to anybody. You got to focus on playing. All right, can I destroy this? Let's see. Yeah. Remove broken furniture. Break into the bathroom. All right. But where's broken furniture? Okay. Break into the bathroom. I'm in the bathroom, you fuck. You seem, Alistair, to really want to talk about Trump. What's going on, buddy? Something on your mind? I mean, you know me. I'll talk politics if you got something interesting to say. Oh, I wasn't aware Billy the Fridge has crimes. Okay. Alright, so I think we broke into the bathroom, fix and turn on the fuse box, and then awaken the spirits. Okay, let me fix the fuse box real quick. Coachies, we might actually do a video game. Keemstar's been talking. We've been talking and also talking to Rob the Mod about maybe doing some video game stuff together for a locale, so quite possibly. But there's a lot of, there's a lot to, there's a lot of ideas we want to do, so just kind of get to what we can get to, but I hear you. How do I grab that? Let's see. So. Cryptids, toe beans. I mean, I have never gotten all that into cryptids, but I will. for the sake of the show, start looking into it because I know a lot of people really dig that stuff. I've just never really seen anything like that makes a lot of sense. But I'm more than willing to do some serious looking into it. All right, Alistair, good to see you, buddy. Locale Twisted Metal. Yeah, I suppose. All right, hang on. Okay, we want to go back in here. I want to finish this room. Okay, let me turn on the fuse box. I'll do that first. In the living room. Okay, so... Well, it is turned on. Wait, I'm confused. Don't I have... I think I have fuses. I just picked them up. Did I hurt it? I don't understand. Ancient Egypt? Yeah, that'd be cool. Alright, let me get these bags here. Alright. Wait, can I use this to capture the ghosts? Hang on. Alright, nope. Oh, Captain Blood, Jarvie, hey buddy, I own it. I bought it because it looks really cool, but no, I've not played it yet. I haven't popped it in. But it does look really, really neat. Have you ever been interested in the history of alchemy, Adam? Not really. I mean, I'm interested in becoming interested about it if there's something there, but you know, so far nothing's really grabbed me. Okay, so all that's left is fix the fuse box and awaken the spirits. But all right, let's turn this off. I don't know. How do I fix that? Can I repair it with this? Yeah, I'll give it a play, Jarvie. More than half stuff on YouTube is fake, and some of it's creepy. Another thing that personally interests me is national park disappearances. Oh, yeah, no, that, I'm with you. It's very strange. Okay, so I can So how do I fix that though? Fix the fuse box. Let's see. Kitchen, office. Can I buy fuses? For my quest, maybe? Nope. Colt. Oh, well, there we go. Oh, I am buying them. Okay. Do I just have them now? Each room has a socket. For the room to have power, you need to make sure fuse box damage will never provide power in their room. Okay. Damaged socket. Use a toolbox to repair the broken fuse box. Okay. So. Oh, I'm an idiot. I could just read the instructions from time to time, I suppose. Bermuda Triangle anymore? It's kind of been kind of debunked. All right, now let's see if we can get this one working then. All right. Yay. Okay, so now all we have left to do in this room is replace the wallpaper, which we've done, but I must be missing. And then we can awaken the spirits or some such shit. I don't know. My favorite horror game, action horror game is Silent Hill. I mean, Resident Evil 2 Remake. Favorite sort of psychological horror game is the new Silent Hill Remake. And some smaller games like While We Wait Here. What am I missing? See, it's really hard to tell what wallpaper needs fixing. Almost there. Clean the garbage. Oh, okay. Oh, mouthwashing I liked. I didn't like it as much as While We Wait Here. That was really my game that I just thought was just fucking amazing. But everybody was talking about mouthwashing, which I did enjoy. There's nothing wrong with it at all, but just really was kind of not my... I didn't like it as much as the other games. Okay, clean up the trash. Oh, this stuff maybe? I mean, that's not really trash, but... I have never played Five Nights at Freddy's. Did you like Anna G, the new Silent Hill game? The remake? Okay, clearly there's a cello somewhere. Did you guys see the cello anywhere? I think that has to sit on that stool there. record player. That probably needs a sledgehammer. All right. Yeah, I loved it as well. Oh, and Split. Oh, yeah, interesting. Split Fiction with me and Bunny and Tech. I don't, she doesn't really play video games, but I would love to try to get her to play that. That could be really fun. That's a great idea. Or I could play it with my kids, which would be fun too, but I'm not sure if... Okay, hang on. So this is something here. Because there's a cello in the other room. Oh, that's where I'm seeing the cello. Do I have to put this in this room, maybe? See how there's that? You're turning in from the sky? Oh, you're over the middle of the Atlantic? That is so weird, man. I love that. I love that. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for hanging out with us. Fly safe, my pal. Do I have to take a picture of it, maybe? Let's see. I don't think a lot of people hate video games. I think a lot of people remakes. I think a lot of people play the shit out of remakes, and they sell really, 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 really well. So I don't know who Dutch Vanderlyn baby is, but it's nice to see ya. Let's think. Awaken the spirits. I mean, clearly I've already done some awakening of the spirits, but I really don't understand how to do that. Like, what does that even mean? Yeah, Ectoplasm, I'm looking forward to Gears as well. I played the new one recently, and I thought it was excellent. Really loved it. Okay, so I've got that meter up there. Awaken the spirits. Let me see if you can buy... Oh, that's a good point. Maybe you can buy it in the shop. I want to say I did see a cello in there. What is this place called? The Study? Oh, let me get rid of this. Hang on. Yeah, there's a contrabass. Wait, how do I go back? How? it's charging me for it. How do I put it down? Okay, so now I can maybe move it? Hello, Captain Mac. That movie holds up great. Oh, I love that. That's great. I love hearing that. Pump Up the Volume holds up well. Is this an easel? No, I mean, I think this is a... Here's how I know, because watch this. If you come into the room, see how it appears there? Like, I think it clearly wants you to put it on there. Oh, yeah, Talk Radio. And that movie's amazing. The Eric Bogosian, Oliver Stone movie, Talk Radio. That's fucking an awesome movie. When I put it like that, it just... I mean, this is super confusing because it seems like that's exactly what I should be doing. I have not seen that toggling does anything. No. The cello might be too big, but let's see. I don't see anything else. Let's see. Hobby. Contrabass. No. Violin bow. Smash it? Okay. And I can't move this thing, which means this is pretty locked. Okay. So I walk away and I see some kind of ghostly thing there. Cat Max, so far, yeah, I like it. It's, it's a little confusing, but hang on. Yeah, it does seem like a lot of people are struggling trying to figure out what to do. It's you need to buy the chair that needs to be placed in the office. Okay. All right. I mean, I have a chair. Yeah, I don't understand at this point. All right. Well, it's getting kind of late, and I'm probably gonna wrap it up. I'll look into how to solve this and play it a little bit better because I do enjoy streaming it, and I'd like to stream it a lot more. But I just honestly, I need to spend a little time on the net finding. The wallpaper and floor meters are not full, but they don't need to be. Not everything needs to be at 100%. But awaken the spirit. Well, no, awaken the spirits. Wait, I'm in the wrong room. Hang on. Okay. I already awakened the spirits in the kitchen. Is it just destroying the stuff that the spirit is attached to that's bad? Let's see. Did I do it? Did I awaken the spirit? Okay, so is there something in here? That needs to be destroyed? No, I've awakened the spirit in here as well. Okay, so... All right, good night, Kaylee. Okay, that's how you awaken. Okay.
I should get ready for the wraith.
After documenting, you can check its details, how to get rid of it. All right, I think I understand how to awaken spirits now. All right. I axed the cello. All right, Kaylee, good to see you, bud. I did. I absolutely destroyed it, but it didn't. That may have been what I needed to do. Each art piece is haunted by this entity is missing a piece. Find it and bring it back. Destroy the statue with the hammer without an art piece to connect. The spirit, although sad, will stop haunting. All right, well, I will try not to destroy it. That's kind of cool, though. Okay, so I think it needs a harp, is what it's got. Yeah, buddy, Yancine Aguero, I know English is not your first language, so I don't really know how to communicate with you, and I'm sorry. But I don't know what you're saying to me. So I'm not ignoring you. I don't know how to respond to you, and I'm sorry about that. Oh, I see. Okay. Right. Can I capture it? Let's see. I'm not entirely sure what to do yet. Let me see if I can find the harp. Yeah, blockade. There is a lot going on in it. Oh. Buy or fix. Yeah, it doesn't do a great job at explaining things. Let me see if this game's early access. I kind of hope it is, because I hope they're doing a lot more work on it. Hang on. I do like it, though. I'm going to go back and play it some more, but let's see. Yeah, I don't think it's early access. I think it's literally just janky. So, all right, well, I'll figure it out. Okay, I've been sitting and streaming all day. I'm taking a break. I'm done. Thank you guys for spending some time with me, hanging out. I'll be back later this week with tech and doing some streams in various places. But for now, that's all I got. Be well, and I'll be back soon. Bye, everybody. And again, Yancine Aguero, I'm sorry, I don't know what you're saying. I apologize, buddy. Glad to hear that, Exfo. All right, bye, guys.